What is up, YouTube? I'm Cody. We're going to be covering some more decks that were kind of sent in to me a little bit later to kind of discuss, so bear with me. The first one is Ivan Lorera's Bubble YCS Knoxville deck profile. Unfortunately, he bubbled, missing top cut, which is pretty sad, but he's also one of my local players in the region. I love Ivan to death, and it makes me proud to see that he's still doing so well. He's actually been on a really good streak as of late, doing well at regionals and whatnot, so it's definitely a good thing to get the chance to see what's going through Ivan's mind right now with some of his deck builds and things like that. So big shout out to Rivals Gaming, of course, and to Ivan himself for getting me the deck profile. So what is going on here with Trickstars? Trickstars have pretty much taken a back seat this format, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of players are looking to push the concept of this deck and evolve it in a way that doesn't suck, essentially. And one big thing that this deck has going for it is the use of the artifact engine. And last format, everybody was like, oh, ban Scythe, ban Scythe. It's so degenerate, I don't get to play the game. Well, we're back to where we were once again this format. Artifact Sanctum plus a nice consistent Trickstar engine plus Artifact Scythe to not allow your opponent to play from their extra deck for a turn. Come to find out, actually still really fucking good in today's metagame. So very important to still note that this is still fucking working. If it's not broken, why try to fix it? So we have 2 copies of Artifact Scythe. Somebody actually asked me the other day why Moral Tact doesn't see play in this format. I'm like, it's bad. There's all there is to it. Like, it doesn't do anything. I also think the argument for 3 Scythe is bad. Also, if you notice, we're playing 43 cards here, which definitely means that we're not going to be hard drawing this motherfucker. But knowing my luck, we'll hard draw both of them. That's just how it goes. Triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, standard hand traps. Triple copies of Phantasme, standard draw, blow your opponent out. Alright, Trickstar cards. Triple Candina, triple Corobine, and triple copies of Licorice. You might notice something here. Where's the Lilybell, you might ask? Well, Lilybell's use is kind of just not as good as it used to be anymore. Granted, the card can steal games by being able to attack directly, which is good, don't get me wrong. But I think for the most part, players have just gone to the point of, we're going to cut it, it doesn't really do anything. So, something else to note there. We play triple copies of Instant Fusion, access to literally Thousand Eyes Restrict, and level 5 guy. Pretty good. Then we have triple copies of Pot of Desires, 2 copies of Terraforming, and triple copies of Trickstar Light Stage. Traps, we have triple Sanctum, triple Heavy Storm Duster, triple Infinite Imperm, triple Trap Trick, and triple copies of Trickstar Reincarnation, wrapping up the main trap board. Extra deck here, we have 1 Trisbania, 1 Security Dragon, 1 Abermax, 1 Link Crevo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Borreload. Then we have 1 Pallades, 1 copy of Thousand Eyes Restrict, 1 Starving Venom, 1 Violet Chimera, 1 copy of Dragon's Tapalia, and 1 copy of Panzer. Being able to interrupt on the opponent's turn seems pretty good to me, actually. Side deck here, we have triple copies of Lancia, 2 copies of It's Just a Prank Bro, triple copies of Vanity's Fiend, 2 copies of Super Poly, 2 copies of Twin Twister, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping this up. It's like we've pulled a lot of pages from Thunder in this deck. Kind of strange. Special Summon Corobine, Tribute for Vanity's Fiend. What decks can actually out that right now? I ask you honestly. Because putting bodies on the board, pretty damn good. Now, next up, we have a Zombie Orcust deck that was sent in from Garrett Beferi. Now, this did do relatively well at its event. The first thing I want to say here is Zombie Orcust. What a concept, alright? I think a lot of players, I don't know if they just want to throw Orcust and everything, even in fucking zombies, and just go with it. But we've got dangers, we've got zombies, so we're trying to put Zombie World on the field. And then we're trying to resolve all of our bullshit with Orcust. That's a lot in one fucking deck. And I'm dead ass surprised that it looks like it functionally worked for Garrett. So I do think that oh man. Anyway, this is his deck profile. We have 2 copies of Bigfoot. General Disruption. I can't tell you guys how many times going second actually is a pain in the ass for a lot of decks. So actually having a monster that you can take advantage of going second now is fucking really strong. I definitely like this. We have triple copies of Chupacabra, General Revival. Card kind of sucks outside of that, but I get why we're doing it. We have triple copies of Mothman, additional discard extender to set up boards depending on the situation. Both good. We have triple copies of Nessie, the best value you're going to get in this deck. We have 1 copy of Danger Thunderbird for spot removal on set cards. And then we have triple copies of Jackalope, triple copies of Suchi. Yeah, no real comments here on these. Now the Zombie Engine. We have 1 Boulder Drock, standard I guess. 2 copies of Mizuki, 1 copy of the Necro World Banshee. Orcust, we have 1 Slime Bolt, triple copies of Harp Horror, and 2 copies of Orcust Nightmare. Then we have 2 Shiranui Solitaire, 1 copy of the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, 1 Silent Bootsman, triple copies of Unizombie, 1 copy of the World Wand. Spells, we have triple Cult by the Grave, 1 Foolish Barrel, 1 Orchestrated Babel, 1 Zombie World, and then traps, we have 2 Fogblade, 1 Shade Brigadane. There's so much fucking going on here, and I love it. It is disgusting. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Vampire Sucker, 1 Rusty Tin Can, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Mermaid, 1 Cerberus, 1 Galtea, 2 Galtea, 1 Curious, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Titan Thief Redoer, 1 Levier, 1 Ding Ding, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Shooting Riser, and 1 copy of Borlode Savage Dragon. Side deck, we have triple Ansia, triple Denko Seka, triple No Material, triple copies of Twin Twister, and triple copies of Rivalry of the Warlords, wrapping up this list. But like I said, congratulations to Mr. Garrett here for doing so well with this crazy-ass idea. I don't know how you thought of this, or where this came from. I knew that standard zombies with danger was a thing for a little while, and it was continuing to evolve, and then we just once again proved that, hey, Orcust goes in anything. Literally. I can't stress that enough. Literally. We did it. And then you come up with this concoction. So that's really that. Now, last list I have here is a top 32 Sky Striker deck, piloted by Robert Klonowski. Got top 32 at YCS Knoxville. He sent in his list. He said, I know I haven't seen you cover this yet. He's like, I'd like you to. It's been posted around a little bit. He's like, kind of give a spin on the deck. I was like, okay. We've been seeing more copies of Evenly Matched. People are really pushing this going second trend, by the way, right now. I don't know if it's just the meta is so strong for going first that people are trying to break the formula for going second, and I get it. I do. You want to find success in a position that allows you to be more advantageous, but these going first boards are insane. So, double evenly matched, if you can open it, seems really fucking good for what you need for these games. And I think that's something important to understand here, is just the power that this card grants to you if you're able to open it in multiples, which sometimes doesn't happen, but you know, it's Yu-Gi-Oh nonetheless. So we have triple copies of Sky Striker Ray, 1 copy of Rhoda, triple copies of Engage, triple copies of Widow Anchor, triple copies of Multi-Roll, 2 copies of Area Zero, 2 copies of Yield Jamming Waves, 2 Shark Cannon, 1 Hercules Base, 1 Horn Drones, 1 Eagle Booster, triple Desires, triple MST, 2 copies of Terraforming, 1 Set Rotation, triple Mystic Mine, 2 copies of Foolish Burial Goods, and 1 Old Metalfoes Fusion. Then we have triple copies of Evenly Matched here. Down here in the extract, we have 1 Topological Bomber Dragon, 1 Ningrisu, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Hita, 1 Phoenix, triple Shizuku, triple Kaina, 1 Kagari, and triple Hayate. Wrapping up the extra deck. Side deck here, triple Big Balls, triple Lancia, triple Ghost Ogre, triple Twin Twister, and triple copies of Metaverse. Wrapping up this bad boy. Whew. TCG, what are we doing right now, guys? Like, these are the concepts that we are pushing right now. We think the format has been settled, and I mean, for the most part, it has. But players are trying. Players are seeking that change right now. And with that change, we are seeing more and more pushes for innovation. And I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of this come RWCQ. So guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these lists. Oh guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.